My people, it's your boy Z Gaming. I'm back for another video on The Walking Dead Road to Survival. And guys, in this video, I'm going to go over the new recruit right quick, and then I'm going to break down the faction level up. So without really further ado, guys, let's get right into it. The new 5-star yellow Teresa. This character, I had seen her before she came out, maybe a couple weeks back, because people do leak the photos of the new recruits. So I wasn't really too sure about this character until I seen her weapon, and I hadn't seen her weapon until just now. So really, I do think she is a much better character than I originally thought because of her stun ability. She has 982 attacks, 759 defense, and 1,155 HP. Her bob and weave is a 45 AR, so that's pretty good. It is a 1 to 2 turn AR. She deals 3 attacks of 225% damage and 300 damage bleeding for 2 turns to 1 enemy. And this character gains elusive for 2 turns. Elusive, basically what it does is it stops the enemy from getting any adrenaline rush points when they attack this character. So basically, in a sense, it's like a shield, but they don't get any adrenaline rush. You can't shield with the character, obviously, but in a sense, it stops the enemy from getting their adrenaline rush. So it is kind of like a shield, but not the same, if it makes sense. She doesn't have a leader skill, but she does have that neutralize specialist skill, which is very good. I do believe the 3 attacks of 225% damage, it's not the best, but for her attack being so high, guys, she is going to do quite a bit of damage. And I do believe against, 5-star blue shield Garrett, or really any blue, she's going to do quite a bit of damage. And even if she doesn't kill him with the 3 attacks of 225% damage, she is going to do 300 damage bleeding for 2 turns to 1 enemy, so that's going to be pretty devastating. Really, as far as her weapon goes, guys, the stun is very good. Definitely, you want to keep that. The only thing I would add is probably defense and HP. I don't think you're going to need attack. You can, I guess, maybe add attack if you want to. Maybe attack and defense or attack and HP. I would probably recommend attack and HP if you're going to use it for offense. And then defense, I would use defense and HP all the way, depending on what you're going to use her for. But she's definitely a very good character. You can use her on offense or defense, I think, because of the ability for her to stun when she attacks. So that can be useful. So you do a 40 pool, guys. You get 1,500 helmet tokens, 500 5-star recruit tokens, a 5-star token chest up to 700, minimum 250, and then a rebel trainer. So I'm going to assume, yes, she is a rebel, so not too bad. She's a pretty good character, actually. One of the highest attacks on a character, I believe, so far in the game. So she's definitely worth the pool, guys. But you got to have the right team. If you don't have a good melee team, she could definitely be very useful. So I would recommend pulling for this character. If I didn't need a shield, guys, I would probably do a 10 pull for her. But honestly, I would rather have a shield because I already have decent yellows. So I don't really need another yellow. But she is a very good character. If your melee team isn't as good, I would definitely recommend pulling her. But if you have a very solid melee team, she's not going to make too much of a difference, but she's going to be pretty useful because she does hit pretty hard with her attacks. So it's going to depend on what you need her for, guys, to be honest. But overall, she's worth pulling for, yes, for sure, because of her attack, her weapon, etc. But if you already have a good melee team, I would save your coins for a ranged character. If you don't have as good of a ranged team, or if you need a shield, I would save your coins for a shield. Shield promo, yeah. So not too bad of a character at all. Definitely a very good character. Faction level up's actually pretty interesting. There is 5 stars again. You get the typical. You do get basically a 5-star pool if you get in the top 5 through 4. Then you get 7,000 5-star recruit tokens. Then 2,500. You do get an armory bag, so you get a good chance. It's some good stuff. You get duct tape, polishing kits. The top 3 get 2, 3, then 4. Third place gets 2. Second 3. First 4th. First 4 of these bags. And then you get a chance at spray paint. Spray paint is probably the most valuable thing in here, next to the epoxy resin, etc. You get super glue. You may need it. It just depends on what you need it for. But honestly, third place, I already got this character, but he's not too bad of a character. I do believe he can be used against the Impair 5-star green Impair Michonne because of the ability. He takes away all penalties. All teammates recover from all penalties. Very good character to have. Not the best character, obviously, but he's still pretty good. And he does deal a good amount of damage, so he can be useful. Then you get the 5-star blue Abraham. Excuse me, guys. Road to Survival number 2. 962 attacks, 721 defense, 1,198 HP. Pretty good character. I still remember when this character premiered. Very good character. His Adrenaline Rush is a 45. He deals 300% damage, guys, to one enemy, and he gets 145% attack and 100 crit for 2 turns. Basically, if his Adrenaline Rush goes off, guys, he's basically going to be nearly one-shotting any red. Pretty sure, especially if you pair him with Andrea, guys, if he goes off, he's basically going to be a guaranteed kill on most reds, to be honest, because 145% attack with a military shotgun and Andrea's buff, that's 200% attack right there. So that's definitely well over 205% attack. So yeah, well over the mark, guys. So to be honest, he's going to do a lot of damage to reds for sure. Very good character. He doesn't have a leader skill, but he does have that specialist skill, Hemorrhage. So when he lands that critical hit, the enemy suffers 150 bleeding that worsens every turn. It's 150 bleed per turn, so it can get pretty devastating the longer the fight goes. It just depends. And first place gets the 5-star yellow Maggie, Road to Survival #1. This character is still pretty good. Not the best character anymore, but she can be used for some things. She's definitely a good offensive character. For defense, I wouldn't recommend her too much unless you build the right weapon. Maybe an absolute zero or something, you could use her, but 733 attack, 764 defense, and 1,280 HP. Her AR is a 45, so it is a 1 to 2 turn AR. She deals 500% damage and impair to one enemy for 2 turns, and all teammates get plus 60 attack and 25 crit for 2 turns. Not a bad leader. Adrenaline Rush, she's useful, but like I said, guys, I think she's going to be better for offense than defense because of the attack buff, but she's still a pretty good character. Leader skill doesn't have one because of the specialist skill, which is the same thing as the 5-star blue Abraham, the Hemorrhage, so not too bad. Overall, I do believe these prizes are pretty well balanced. They're not the best prizes, but they're definitely better than some in the past have been. And I'm glad Scopely's starting to make the move towards giving out 5 stars more, because 4 stars, it's very few and far between 4 stars anymore that are really, really good in veteran regions because of the new characters that come out almost every week, monthly, etc. So I am glad to see Scopely giving out more 5 stars, because that's kind of a move they needed to make, because 4 stars are just not going to cut it anymore, guys, to be honest, in veteran regions, because everybody's got the new recruits, etc. So Scopely's got to start making moves, and they are. I do like the milestones as well. Definitely, guys, if you can, I would try to get to the 250,000 mark for sure, because you are going to get some very good rewards out of this. You know, you get 2 spray paints, 2 duct tape, 2 polishing kits. You know, you get a character token, weapon tokens. It's kind of a mix of everything. I've already put up all the milestones. We're going all out in this tourney. My faction is. Yeah, definitely go as. I would at least recommend, if you possibly can, get to the 250,000 mark. Honestly, guys, even if you're saving for a solo level up, I would still try to get to 250,000, because duct tape and polishing kits are so useful, and they're hard to come by in the game because they don't always give them to you when you break down weapons, etc. So I would definitely try to get to 250,000 at least, if you can. You know, we're in first right now. We're definitely going all out this tourney. You know, we want the best prize possible. That's our motto. You know, we try to win first place every single time. But yeah, you guys, you know, just breaking down the faction level up, breaking down the new recruit, etc. Let me know what you guys think of the new recruit in the comments below. And as always, guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want a possible shout out, you can drop it in the comments or message me over the line. My line ID is in the description of every video. Or you can also make me an offense. The link to comment an offense you want to use, that you want me to use, is in the description below. Click on the link. You can watch the roster reveal. I show you all of my characters. Obviously, I've gotten some characters since then, so I am going to do, in the next Choosing Z's offense, I'm probably going to show you guys an updated roster, etc., so you can see my new characters, etc., and you can pick the new characters if you want to. But like I said, the link is in the description, so click on the link, comment an offense you want me to use, and I'll give you a shout out for it. So with all that really being said, guys, this is your boy Z Gaming. Peace.